Wife of 20 years had multiple affairs in the last 4 years. Let me start by saying my 47M wife, 49F, is my best friend and that I love her. But what she did makes me feel like I'm not in love with her anymore. Long story ahead, sorry about that. I haven't told this to anyone except for a few details passed to my parents. My wife has a lot of unresolved trauma, gang SA at age 12, struggles with depression and is a self-admitted alcoholic. It runs in her family and has surged in recent years. She wants to stop drinking, but it hasn't happened yet. She's good at hiding it from most people, but she has her tells and I typically know when it's happening. It's a point of conflict because she's a different person once she starts and I usually confront her about it. She has driven while intoxicated and has had some very minor fender benders, some of which occurring with the kids in the car. No DUIs yet, but I won't be surprised when the call comes in. I've never been a big drinker, but have essentially stopped drinking altogether to eliminate the presence of alcohol in the house. She purchases wine when I'm not around to feed her habit. She's also struggled with her work/career. For a while she was making a great salary and was the top earner in our household. Her superiors had a big falling out and she was forced to choose a side, which took a huge emotional toll. She tried to make a new start with the side she chose but it didn't work out. So she ended up without a job and immediately felt inferior within our relationship even though I reassured her that we were more than fine financially and otherwise. Not long after, and almost 2 years ago now, I came home late one night from a work trip to find her passed out on the couch. She had been extra careful with her phone at the time and I got curious as to what she was hiding. I looked at her phone and immediately found a sexting thread with a coworker of mine that confirmed my worst fears. They had been meeting up while I was away for work or even while I was at the gym. As far as I could tell, it had been going on for at least 3 months. I took pictures of everything I could find and secured them so that I would have the evidence if necessary. Maybe the worst part of their conversation was a text where she wrote that she didn't know what it was, but that she loved him. He clearly didn't feel the same way, or at least there was no reciprocation of the sentiment at the time.